Hello, Yankees universe. Welcome back to your go-to channel, the New York Yankees News Network. I'm your host, ready to dive deep into everything happening with our Bronx Bombers. Today we have 3 jam-packed updates about our team that have just surfaced or come to our notice within the last few hours. So if you are a true Yankees fan, you don't want to miss these updates. And yes, before we start the video, a quick request. If you are new to the channel, then don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so that you can stay in the loop with all the essential New York Yankees news. Update 1. Headline hustle. Yankees Captain Aaron Judge gets 11 votes for NYC mayor. Let's start with a lighthearted yet incredible story that shows just how much love and star power our players have here in New York City. The Yankees captain and the face of the franchise, Aaron Judge, just received 11 write-in votes for the 2025 New York City mayoral election. Yes, you heard that right. People loved the Judge so much, they put his name on the ballot for mayor. Now, that's what we call an all-rise moment for political aspirations. This news broke after the official vote totals were released. While Judge is busy being arguably the best hitter in baseball and celebrating his 3rd American League Most Valuable Player award in the last 4 years, which is an incredible feat in itself, it seems some citizens felt his leadership should extend beyond the batter's box and into City Hall. But wait, Judge wasn't the only one. Even the New York Mets star Pete Alonso, a free agent who has spent his entire career on the Mets, got some recognition, receiving 3 write-in votes. The rivalry is real, even in write-in votes. Judge beat Alonso by 8 votes, a massive win for the captain in this very unofficial electoral race. Of course, both baseball stars fell short against the winner, Zohran Mamdani, who defeated former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo and Curtis Sliwa to become the new mayor. It's clear our captain is focused on his current job as a leader and superstar for the Yankees. Let's be honest, we need him in right field, not the mayor's office, especially after a huge season where he secured his 3rd American League Most Valuable Player award, as we just learned. His incredible performance is what matters to us, the Yankees faithful. However, this story has a subtle, crucial connection to a major headline coming out of New York this offseason: the future of Pete Alonso. Alonso is one of the most notable free agent hitters available. He's coming off a 4th consecutive All-Star appearance and won a Silver Slugger last season, appearing in all 162 games in each of the last 2 years. While we're a Yankees channel, we know how much of a force he is in New York baseball, and his free agency will generate a massive amount of headlines. So while the idea of either of them becoming mayor is a fun joke, the serious reality is that Judge is our undisputed leader, and his focus is on bringing a championship back to the Bronx. Maybe Alonso can look into a political career if no offers are up to his liking. But for now, we celebrate the fact that New York loves their captain enough to write his name down for the highest office in the city. This is a fun way to remind ourselves that Aaron Judge is truly the heart of New York sports right now. That was our first big update. It's great to see the captain getting some love, even outside of the baseball world. Update 2. The King's ransom. Yankees labeled a top trade destination for $299 million ace, Tarik Skubal. Now, this is the kind of rumor that gets the entire Bronx buzzing. The New York Yankees are continually being floated as a top potential trade destination in Major League Baseball rumors for one of the best pitchers in the entire game. ESPN insiders Jeff Passan and Kylie McDaniel have labeled the Detroit Tigers ace, Tarik Skubal, as the #1 ranked trade candidate this offseason. And guess what? They named our Yankees among the top potential landing spots for the star pitcher, alongside the Los Angeles Dodgers, Baltimore Orioles, Boston Red Sox, and San Francisco Giants. Why all this hype for Skubal? Because this guy is an absolute powerhouse. He is coming off back-to-back American League Cy Young awards, winning a combined 31 games in those 2 seasons, including 18 victories in 2024. Simply put, the scouting report considers him the best pitcher in the game right now, with Paul Skeens right on his heels. He has spent the last 5 years consistently tinkering and improving. We're talking about a pitcher who found an extra gear. His changeup, in particular, was the best in baseball this past season. by a significant margin. He's gone from using that pitch only 12% of the time in 2021 to a massive 31% in 2025, making it his most used pitch. But here's the catch. Yankees universe. If the Yankees want to land this two-time American League Cy Young winner, it's going to cost a king's ransom. Skubal is currently on a one-year, $22 million contract with the Tigers, but he is headed for a massive payday. SpotRack, a leading market value tracker, projects Skubal's market value to be a monumental 8-year, $299 million contract. The Tigers are fully aware of this value. They have shown no sign of deviating from their position that Skubal will stay in Detroit. Despite several executives believing Skubal will move, Detroit intends to contend again next season, and he is their centerpiece player. Insiders only put his chances of being traded at just 10%, making it highly likely that Detroit retains the star pitcher. However, until the Tigers are willing to meet his eventual asking price, the trade rumors will continue to swirl. Experts agree that dealing away a player of Skubal's caliber for anything less than a gobsmacking return would mean the Tigers would be labeled a small market team, at least by mindset, and it would be hard to call Detroit a contender without him. If the Yankees were able to pull off this blockbuster deal, it would instantly make them the undisputed top favorite for the World Series. Imagine a rotation with Skubal leading the way. But for now, we have to recognize that the price is incredibly high and the odds are low. Yet, the fact that the Yankees are consistently mentioned as a top landing spot shows that general manager Brian Cashman is keeping his finger on the pulse of the biggest talent available. That was an intense look at the latest on Tarik Skubal. Update 3. Negotiation iceberg. Could Yankees lose Cody Bellinger? Over asking price, fans brace for bad news. This update is hitting close to home for many of us as we discuss the chances of retaining one of the most valuable players from the 2025 season, outfielder Cody Bellinger. The big question swirling around the Bronx is, will the New York Yankees add another outfielder this offseason, specifically Bellinger? For many, the answer should be an absolute, resounding yes. Retaining Bellinger has even been called a priority for the Yankees this offseason. He was more than just a good player. He was a perfect fit in so many ways. Look at his numbers from his lone season in New York. He played in 152 games. He slashed .272, wide .334, wide .480. He delivered 29 home runs and 98 runs batted in. He was an elite player, and his ability to play all three outfield spots, left, center, and right, as well as first base, gave the Yankees incredible flexibility. This versatility was especially crucial after the team lost Juan Soto. But here is where the bad news comes in. The price tag problem. ESPN insider Buster Olney just threw some serious cold water on the idea of a reunion. He reported that anonymous agents and rival evaluators aren't sure if the Yankees are willing to pay the massive asking price needed to sign the slugger. John Heyman of the New York Post also reported that there is a definite gap in negotiations between the Yankees and Bellinger. For a team like the Yankees, the price tag shouldn't be the issue. Bellinger was a perfect fit, a huge veteran presence, and losing him would leave a significant hole in the lineup. The internal option debate. Now, if the Yankees don't want to meet Bellinger's price, the alternative, as suggested by a rival evaluator, could be to go with what they currently have. This would mean banking heavily on youth, including a full commitment to the 22-year-old Jason Dominguez, who, while a top prospect, has yet to declare himself an everyday big league player. Banking on top prospect Spencer Jones ascending into the outfield mix in 2026 after he hit 35 home runs in AA and AAA this year. While the team has Aaron Judge, Trent Grisham, who they retained to play center field alongside Judge in right field, and Giancarlo Stanton, moving toward a lineup of very young players will be hard to do given how important a veteran like Bellinger was in 2025. If the Yankees ultimately decide the price is too high for Bellinger, the front office is going to need to add someone else with major league experience, ideally a right-handed hitter who can play center field. For us, the fans, the feeling is that the Yankees should do everything possible to bring Bellinger back. He provided defense, positional pliability, speed, and comfort in the tough New York market. Losing him because of a financial gap would be a massive disappointment, especially for a franchise that consistently competes for major talent, as we just discussed with the Tarik Skubal trade rumors. We will be monitoring this situation very closely, as the negotiation gap is the kind of news that keeps a team like the Yankees from making the final push towards a championship roster. And that brings us to the end of our jam-packed update today on the New York Yankees News Network. What do you think, Yankees Universe? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a breaking update on the Bronx Bombers. Until next time, this has been your New York Yankees News Network host signing off. Go Yankees!